take this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented.
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and we are about to start calling the live play-by-play for the Detroit Tigers facing off against our New York Yankees this evening. I want to thank everybody for hopping in on their busy Monday evening to listen to a little bit of baseball. So thanks for supporting the stream. It is always appreciated. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 6 votes in our poll, so if you haven't voted, please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for everybody who has participated thus far. And as you know, we go for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. Currently, we are at 7, so if you haven't liked the button, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 781 subscribers, 4 short of our next milestone of 785. So if you haven't, or if you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. We do the play-by-plays almost every day. I drop shorts almost every day. As a matter of fact, I dropped one this afternoon. So if you haven't, head over to YouTube and check the short out. Let me know what you think. And I also host open panels where everyone can come up and talk baseball. I believe my next open panel is going to be Thursday at 8:30, so just a few days away. I'm going to start by going over tonight's lineup. A little bit of note for you. David Bednar is not with the team at this point. He is on paternity leave. And as a corresponding roster move, Jake Bird was brought up from the farm system. So that brings the big question, who is going to be the closer tonight in the event that we need to have one? Just some thoughts out there. Leading off for the Tigers this evening is going to be Matt Vierling playing left field. Hitting in the 2-hole is going to be their catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hitting third is going to be their upstart rookie, Kevin McGonigal, playing third base. At first base, Spencer Torkelson will be cleaning up. Dylan Lee will be at second. Former Yankee Jumai Jones will be the DH hitting in the 6th hole. Shortstop will be Zach McKinstry hitting in the 7th hole. And Mal Gary will be their right fielder, the rookie who got his first major league hit off of us in the last series, will be hitting in the 8th hole. And Outman will be in center field, bringing up the rear. On the bump for the Tigers is going to be Casey Mize. For our New York Yankees, leading off DHing is going to be Ben Rice. Hitting out of the 2-hole will be the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. In the 3-hole will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Cleaning up will be second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Hitting in the 5-hole is going to be the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hitting in the 6th hole will be shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Hitting in the 7th hole is going to be Spencer Jones playing center field. Behind the dish and hitting the 8th hole is going to be Austin Wells. And bringing up the rear is going to be third baseman Jose Caballero. And on the bump for the Yankees this evening, it's going to be Ryan Weathers. Ryan Weathers faced these Tigers last week and recorded a win. So, can Lightning strike twice? Can the Yankees give him some run support? I guess we're about to find out. And I'm going to welcome some of the folks who have chimed in on this live play-by-play. Margaret, Yanks for Life, Natalie, Kaz, and Brandon. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. We're probably just a few minutes before first pitch. So how are we feeling about this series coming up? Last night was definitely a freaking heartbreaker. And happy 4th of July to you too. Well, I'll tell you what, Kaz, you may be feeling like you're losing your mojo, but I believe personally that the ship will right itself, and we're about on the verge of getting some of our players back. Trent Grisham should be back this week, so that'll stabilize our outfield a bit. Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. Ryan McMahon was sent on the 10-day IL, and he should be back this week. So that should shore up center field and third base for us. Hopefully, our team can give Ryan Weathers some run support today. Hey, James, welcome. Yeah, we're currently on a 4-game losing streak, and it is time to end that freaking nightmare. And welcome, Nancy. Appreciate you hopping into the stream. We have a full slate of games this evening. If you haven't, check out the short that I dropped this afternoon. Not sure how well it's doing, but I was pretty proud of the work that I did putting it together. Always try to look for something positive to put out, but after this very bad weekend for the Yankees, a little bit hard to do. Did you drop a comment? And the Yankees are taking the field. Weathers is getting on the bump, throwing the last of his warm-up pitches. Then I see Verling swinging his bat, getting ready to get into it. All right. And it looks like we're just about to start our dance. Alfonso Marquez is our home plate umpire. 28 years in the major leagues. He's considered a hitter-friendly umpire. And Veerling is stepping up to the plate. Veerling is hitting .203 on the season, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a .597 OPS. And the first pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Weathers sets and fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Or inside corner, excuse me. Count is 1-1. Weathers sets, pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner. Count is 1-2. And Weathers sets, pitch is on the way. The changeup is down low and outside. Count is 2-2. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chopped back at Weathers. Weathers fields it cleanly and shoots it to Goldie at first for the first out. So 1 down, 26 to go. Let's go Yankees. Dylan Dingler's coming up to bat, .262 on the season, 19 home runs, 58 RBIs, 856 OPS. First pitch from Weathers is going to be a fastball just a bit high. Came in at 96 miles an hour. And Weathers sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup catches the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Weathers sets and fires at that 97-mile-an-hour fastball is just inside. Count is even at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into left field. That one is going to make it into the corner. Dingler is rounding first, heading to second. Bellinger throws to third, so Dingler is going to be there with a stand-up double. Coming up to bat is Kevin McGonigal. Dingler's hitting .281 on the season, 6 home runs, 28 RBIs, and an .814 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and that is, wow. I think it's in there for ball one. It's in there for, should have been strike one, but it's called ball. There is no challenge. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a pass ball on Wells. It goes all the way to the backstop. Dingler advances to third. Count is 2-0. And Weathers sets. Pitch is all the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Yankees are going to bring the infield in to try to cut the run off at the plate. Weathers sets. Fires, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. And McGonigal calls timeout. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is going to be 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three and the second out of the inning. So that is Weathers' first strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is first baseman Spencer Torkelson. Infield is back at normal depth. First pitch is on the way. That is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is going to catch the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in the dirt. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is going to be grounded past a diving Volpe to get into center field. Tigers are going to plate a run, so that is an RBI single by Torkelson. Tigers have a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat is Lee. What? And the first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one.
Let's go, Yankees!
All right. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven into the gap of right center field. Jones is going to field it and get it in sharply. And Lee is going to slide in at second. Runner is going to stop at third. So there are 2 outs with a runners at second and third. Spencer Jones made a good play to cut the ball off on the warning track before it hit the wall, and that prevented the Tigers from scoring another run. And Lee messed himself up on his headfirst slide. And the Tigers are coming out to check on their second baseman. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Jumai Jones, hitting 141, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. First pitch is on the way, and sweeper is going to be inside. Count is going to be 1-0. Weathers sets and fires. The pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Weathers sets. Checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way. And that changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Jones. Hey, Susan. Ronald, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And Weathers keeps stepping off the mound. I'm not sure what's going on there. Next pitch is on the way, and the the slider is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Tigers in the top of the first. Could have been much worse. Tigers get a run on 3 hits. Yankees are coming up to bat. All right. For those of you that are in our stream, we have an active poll this evening. Will the Yankees bats come to life tonight? If so, how many hits will the Yankees get? So if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are currently at 14 likes, 16 short of our goal for every live play-by-play of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 781 subscribers, 4 short of our next milestone of 785. If you haven't, if you are not, please consider subscribing and becoming a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. We do live play-by-plays here almost every day. Drop shorts for your entertainment almost daily. And I host open panels for everyone in the chat to come up and talk baseball. So hence, my next open panel is going to be Thursday at 8:30. And the first pitch to Rice is a fastball off the plate. Rice is hitting .272 on the season, 22 home runs, 53 RBIs, 928 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way. The splitter is down low. Count is 2-1 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and Rice skies this one down the left field line. And it looks like this one is going to make the stands for the second strike. Count is 2-2. And my sets and fires, and that pass ball paints the outside corner for call. Strike three. Rice is down looking. First out. Rice seems like he is lost in the sauce. Why in the hell we have him as a leadoff hitter, I have no idea. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. First pitch is on the way. And this is a towering pop-up. McGonigal is closing on it, and he makes the play in foul territory for the second out. One pitch, one out. I freaking hate that. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one on Paul Goldschmidt. I don't think that was a strike, but he's not challenging. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie tips this one into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is 1-2 on Goldie. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 2-2. My sets and fires, and Goldie waves at a pitch outside for call. Strike three. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. So the Yankees are going to go down in order. Coming up to bat for the Tigers is going to be Zach McKinstry, Malgary, and Outman. And in our active scoreboard tonight, White Sox lead the Orioles 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Phillies have a 5-0 lead on the Pirates in the bottom of the third. Going to the top of the second, Tigers lead the Yankees 1-0. Top of the second, the Jays lead the Mets 1-0. In the top of the second, there is no score in the Guardians and Rangers game. And in the bottom of the first, the Red Sox lead the Nationals 4-1. Next active game is going to start at 7:40, so just about 10 minutes away. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please draw active poll. We currently have 14 votes. And as you know, every live play-by-play, we go for 30 likes. Currently, we're at 19, so we're 11 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth drop shorts almost daily, do live play-by-play calls almost daily, and we host open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball. My next chat is going to be at 8:30 on Thursday, so hop in and see what we got to say. First pitch is on the way to McKinstry, and that is fouled off. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-1. And weather sets. Next pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. Bellinger approaches and gets it in quickly, so that's going to be an opposite field single leadoff hit. Gary's coming up to bat. Got his first major league hit against the Yankees last week. First pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 0-1. And weather sets. Pitch is on the way. The fastball misses down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is tap foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. Weather sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 2-2. Weather sets. There's a pickoff attempt at first base. McKinstry is back in there standing up. Count is 2-2 on Malgeri. Weather sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the inside corner for call. Strike 3. That's going to be Weather's second strikeout of the night. First out. Runner at first. Outman is coming up to bat. Well, there's sets, and this ball is grounded into right field. Dominguez fields it and throws the ball into third. The runner is going to be there, so the Tigers have runners at first and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Matt Vierling. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in there for call. Strike one on Vierling. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Vierling. Well, there's sets. It fires. That ball is chopped to Caballero. He fires it to first. Goldie is not going to be able to handle it, and a run is going to score. So the Tigers going to have runners at first and third with one out. Definitely an error. The Yankees have had 15 unearned runs in the last 9 games. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Dingler. Well, there's sets, and the pitch is on the way. Changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is live to Spencer Jones in center field. He makes the play. Runner is tagging. Throw is cut off by the pitcher. So they're going to plate another run. What? What? So Dingler's going to have a sac fly, and the Tigers are up 3-0. Coming up to bat is McGonigal, 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first plate appearance. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is lined into right field. Dominguez is going to come up with it, and a runner is going to advance to third. So the Tigers have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Torkelson is up to bat, 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and away. Count is 1-0. And there's a pickoff attempt at first base. McGonigal is back in, standing up. Weather sets, and he fires. The changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Hey, Beagle Dad, how you doing? Pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 3. Count is now 3-0 on Torkelson. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low for ball 4. So the bases are now going to be juiced full of Tigers. And Blake is coming out. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Lee, 1 for 2 on the day with a double. And Yuri De Los Santos is warming up in the pen. First pitch is on the way, and that is chopped foul down the third base line. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul straight back. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way. Fastball up high. Count is 1-2. Pitch is grounded through the infield. Bellinger is going to field it and shoot it home. Not in time, so the Tigers are going to score 2 more runs. That's going to be 5-0. Might be time to go get Weathers. He is at 55 pitches. And that's going to do it for Weathers. Looks like De Los Santos is coming in. Well, our active scoreboard holds White Sox and Orioles tied at 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Phillies have a 5-2 lead on the Pirates in the top of the 4th. As you know, in the top of the 2nd, the Tigers have a 5-0 lead on the Yankees. Top of the 3rd, the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead on the Mets. There is no score in the Guardians and Rangers game. In the top of the 2nd, the Red Sox have a 5-1 lead on the Nationals. Just getting underway are the Reds and the Brewers, and there is no score in that game. And it looks like Kerry Carpenter is coming in to pinch hit for Jumai Jones. And De Los Santos sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the inside corner. Count is 1-1. Well, not a great night again for the Yankees. Next pitch is on the way, and the 4-seamer paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And De Los Santos sets and fires. This ball is lined in the left field. Bellinger is going to make a fine running catch to end this inning. But not before the Tigers drop a 3-spot or a 4-spot. Score is 5-0. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Anthony Volpe. Rough inning. Weathers faced 14 hitters and gave up 7 hits. So certainly not a great outing there. And this one is definitely going to be a bullpen game. De Los Santos is capable of throwing 3 to 5 innings, so he'll probably take a bulk of the load. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Currently, we have 19 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. And as you know, my goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 21, 9 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't hit the like button, shared the channel out, please do so. Welcome to the stream, Robert. So I should have put my poll question up. How many innings will Jazz last before he gets chunked out of this game? But I wasn't feeling that facetious. And the first pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call. Strike 1. My sets and fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. My sets, fires, and Jazz waves at a pitch off the plate for strike 3. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. First pitch is out of the way, and that is a fastball down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is, I think it was a strike, but and the Tigers are challenging the pitch, and the call is going to be overturned. Count is going to be 1-1. My sets and fires, and this is a towering pop-up to the third baseman. McGonigal makes the play in foul territory for the second out. So as you can tell, the Yankees are hitting the shit out of the ball tonight. 3 strikeouts, 2 pop-outs. Pretty impressive. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, hitting .252, 1 home run, 13 RBIs, 708 OPS. First pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 1, and this one's going to be challenged too. And that call will be overturned. Count is 0-2 on Volpe. My sets and fires, and that pitch is going to bounce in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is a slider off the plate. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to a diving third baseman. McKinstry pops up and fires to Torkelson, and he is going to get Volpe. So that is going to be 6 up and 6 down for the Yankees. Coming up to bat in the top of the third is going to be McKinstry, Malgiri, and Outman. And in our active scoreboard, White Sox and Orioles are along in the top of the fifth. Pirates close the gap. Now 5-4 Phillies in the top of the fifth. Going to the top of the third, Tigers lead the Yankees 5-0. In the top of the fourth, the Blue Jays lead the Mets 1-0. No score in the Guardians and Rangers. Top of third, the Red Sox lead the Nationals 5-1. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. Next game gets underway at 8:05, so about 10 minutes from now. And that is going to be the Padres and the Cubs. For those of you that are here, we have 20 votes in our active poll. If you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for the 20 who have participated. Currently, we have 21 likes, 9 away from our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please like and share the channel out. And remember, just because the team is playing like crap, don't hate on the channel. And De Los Santos sets. Hey, Len, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is skied to left field. Bellinger is going to make the play for the first out. Malgiri is coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch to Malgiri is a sinker there for call. Strike 1. Well, the Yankees are certainly not lighting up the world, Led. De Los Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Malgiri. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Volpe. Volpe backhands it and bounces it to Goldschmidt just in time to get Malgeri for the second out of the inning. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Outman is 1-for-1 on the day. Pitch is on the way, and that is bounced to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt flips to De Los Santos, and that is going to do it for the Tigers. 1, 2, 3, and that's all we see. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. All right, Yankee news. Max Fried is going to pitch 2 innings worth of live hitters tomorrow. Giancarlo Stanton is expected to be one of those hitters. He has resumed his running activities and has been hitting high velocity pitches off the traject machine. Looks like Clark Schmidt will be throwing to live hitters on Wednesday. And they are reporting that McMahon and Grisham will be back during this homestand. Thank God. They're indicating that Stanton may not require any rehab assignment. So hence, we could get Stanton, Grisham, and McMahon back in short order, lengthening the lineup and adding a layer of protection to Ben Rice. And the first pitch to Spencer Jones is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven into right field. This is going to make it into the corner. It's Jones is rounding first, heading to second. And he is going to be in there with a stand-up double. So that is the first Yankee runner of the night. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. First pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1, count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-2 on Wells. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-2 on Wells. Well, that's good to hear, Sean. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses at the pitch down low for strike 3, and that is the first out of the inning. That is Mize's 4th strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. First pitch is on the way, and Cabby lines this one foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Mize sets, and the pitch is on the way, and Cabby fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is Sky to right field. And Malgeri is going to make the catch and fire the ball in. Jones does not advance. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0-for-1 on the night with a strikeout. Pitch is on the way, and this is Sky to left field. Vierling is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out. Well, the leadoff double is wasted, but the Yankees do get on the hit parade with a double. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 22, 8 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 781 subscribers. 4 short of our next milestone of 785. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. I call play-by-plays almost daily. I do shorts almost daily. And I host open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a base hit by Verling. That's De Los Santos' first base runner. And the first pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called. Strike one. Count is 1-1 on Dingler. De Los Santos sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-1. And there is a high fly ball to left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he is going to run into the wall, not make the play. So that should be an E7 on Bellinger. Runners are at second, third. So McGonigal is coming up to bat, and the infield is in. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. De Los Santos sets, and he fires. The pitch is swung out and missed. Count is 1-2 on McGonigal. And the pitch is lined into left field. Verling scores. Dingler's coming, and God sakes. De Los Santos cuts the ball off when it looked like he had a chance at getting the runner at home. And he throws the ball to second. Doesn't get him there either. So now there's a runner at second. Jazz gets dinged up. So the score is now 7-0 Tigers. Looks like Jazz took a helmet to his knee. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Tim Hill is now warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way. The slider is Off the plate, count is 1-1. De Los Santos sets and fires. The slider paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled down the third base line. And the pitch is skied to right field. Dominguez is going to make the play on the warning track. Runner is going to tag and head to second base. First out of the inning. Pitch is on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run. Dominguez is coming in, and he knocks Jazz on his ass. Jazz is still down. They're checking Jazz's neck, so this isn't good. Well, Jazz is at least sitting up. So Jazz is now on a knee. Looks like he's going to try to stand. Looks like Oswaldo Cabrera is coming in to take Jazz's spot. And it looks like Yuri De Los Santos is going to be pulled from the game, and Tim Hill is coming in. Doesn't look like Dominguez called the ball. Jazz stayed on it, and Dominguez elbowed Jazz in the chin. When gameplay resumes, Kerry Carpenter is going to come up to bat. Tigers have a runner at third. There are 2 outs. Like I said, Tim Hill is going to be throwing his warm-up pitches. While we're in commercial breaks, it has gone from shit to worse shit. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is outside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Hill sets and fires, and this ball is lined into right field. Dominguez is going to make a play on the wall as he runs into the wall, and now Dominguez is down on a knee. So Dominguez is now holding his side. Holy shit. That's going to do it for the Tigers in the top of the 4th. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Cabrera. Well, let's go take a look at the scoreboard. In the bottom of the sixth, the Orioles and White Sox are still tied at 2. In the top of the sixth, the Pirates have taken an 8-5 lead on the Phillies. As you know, going to the bottom of 4, Tigers lead the Yankees 7-0. Now in the top of the sixth, Blue Jays lead the Mets 2-0. In the bottom of the fifth, the Guardians have a 2-1 lead on the Rangers. Bottom of the fifth, the Red Sox have a 6-1 lead on the Nationals. In the bottom of the third, the Reds have a 1-0 lead on the Brewers. In the top of the second, the Padres and Cubs are at 0s, as well as the Twins and the Astros. Next game starts at 8:40, and that's going to be the Marlins and the Rockies. And the first pitch is on the way, and that's going to paint the outside corner for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way. The splitter is down low. Count is 1-1 on belly. My sets and fires, and the fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now 1-2. My sets and fires, and that curveball is down low. Count is 2-2. My sets pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the right side. Lee feels it and fires it to Torkelson for the first out. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out his first plate appearance. My sets and fires, and that pitch is up and in. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. My sets and fires, the curveball is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1 on Goldschmidt. Next pitch is all the way, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way. This is grounded to McKinstry. McKinstry sets and fires to Torkelson for the second out of the inning. Cabrera is coming up for his first at bat of the game. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called strike 2. That was damn sure low. Count is 0-2. 0-2 is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-2 on Cabrera. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is way up high. Count is 2-2. My sets and fires, and that pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 3. And it is going to the top of the 5th. Score is 7-0 Detroit. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 24 votes. And at this point, we don't have a right answer because the Yankees only have one hit. And as you know, my goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 25, so 5 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 781 subs, 4 away from our next milestone. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family and you like live play-by-plays, because I call them every day, if you enjoy shorts, I drop them every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, I host those. My next open panel is going to be on Thursday at 8:30. Hey, Lou, welcome to the stream. So if those things appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Coming up to bat for the Tigers is going to be McKinstry, Malgeri, and Outman. And Hill's going to come in for his second inning of work. First pitch is grounded to Cabrera. He shoots it over to Goldschmidt. 1 pitch and 1 out. Coming up to bat is Malgeri, and it looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Goldie. Goldie is going to take it himself. So that's going to be 2 pitches and 2 outs. Hill is up to 6 pitches against the 3 batters he's faced. Coming up to bat is Outman, 1 for 2 on the day. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Hill sets and fires. That pitch is way up high. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right field. Dominguez is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the third out. So that is 5 pitches and 3 outs for Hill. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th is going to be Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, and Spencer Jones. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 25 votes at this time, so thank you for those who have participated. As you know, my goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 27. So if you haven't hit the like button and shared the channel out, please do so. And we here at the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, are at 781 subscribers, 4 away from our next milestone of 785. So if you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day, not my own, but short videos. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, I invite the chat and those periodic streams. My next open panel is going to be on Thursday, our day off, at 8:30. Things appeal to you, please. And the one thing that I will guarantee you, no matter how shitty the game goes, I will call it till the ugly, bitter end. Because that's my commitment to you and the folks in the stream. And coming up to bat is Dominguez. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 1. Dominguez is 0 for 1 on the day. He fouled out. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate, but it's called strike 1. And Dominguez is going to challenge it. And the call is going to be overturned. So the count is going to be 2-0 on Dominguez. My sets and fires, and this ball is hammered foul down the right field line. Count is 2-1. My sets and fires, and that pitch is down low. It is called ball 3, but the catcher is going to challenge it. And that call is going to be overturned. So the count is going to remain or go to 2-2. My sets and fires, and that ball is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled back, and that is going to get into the stands. Count remains 2-2. What color is that freaking goose? And my sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to spin Dominguez back. It is up and in. Count is now full, 3-2. My sets and fires, and this ball is hit to center field. And Outman is going to make the catch for the first out. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, 0 for 1 on the night, grounded out his first at bat. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a pop out to McKinstry. He backs up into the outfield and makes the play for the second out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Thank you, Anthony Volpe. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. He has the lone Yankee hit, 1 for 1 with a double in his first plate appearance. And my sets, first pitch is on the way. That is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined right at Lee. Makes the play for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth. Coming up in the top of the sixth is going to be Vierling, Dingler, and McGonigal. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. All right, let's take a look at our active scoreboard. The White Sox and Orioles are locked up at 2s at the bottom of the seventh. Pirates have an 8-5 lead on the Phillies in the top of a 7-0 lead on the Yankees. In the bottom of the sixth, the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead. The Guardians and the Rangers are locked up at 2s in the bottom of the sixth. Reds have a 1-0 lead on the Brewers in the bottom of 4. Padres have a 1-0 lead on the Cubs in the top of the third. There is no score in the Twins-Astros game. Marlins and Rockies are just underway, and there is no score there either. Next game will be on at 9:40, and that's going to be the Angels and the Mariners. Second game on at that time is going to be the Dodgers and the Athletics. And we're just about an hour away from the first pitch on both of those games. So that is our active scoreboard for tonight. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We're at 27 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. And we reached our goal of 30 likes. Thank you for everybody who has dropped it. But if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And the first pitch from Bird is in there for call. Strike 1, count is 0-1. Bird sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. And it looks like he did not check his swing, so the count is going to be 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right center field. Jones is tracking it and is going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Dylan Dingler. Bird sets and fires, and that pitch is going to be just a little bit low. Count is 1-0. Bird sets and he fires, and the sweeper catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Bird sets and fires, and that fastball paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Bird sets and fires, and that sinker drops out of the strike zone. Count is even at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that's going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike three. So that's going to be Bird's first strikeout of the night and the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Kevin McGonigal from playing third base. He is 2 for 3 on the night. Pair of singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to have McGonigal dancing. Goes all the way to the backstop, and McGonigal says he got hit. And the Tigers are challenging this one. And the call is overturned. McGonigal is going to head to first base, hit by pitch. Coming up to bat is Torkelson. 1 for 2 on the night. RBI single and a walk. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way. The sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Bird sets and fires. That pitch is going to drift inside. Count is 1-1. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. Bird sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Tigers in the bottom of the sixth. Coming up to bat is going to be Austin Wells, Jose Caballero, and Ben Rice. Noon at about 4 o'clock or so, 4:30 in that time frame. If you didn't get the chance to check it out, I recommend going over and having a look at what I had to say. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. All right, no anticipation of a hit or anything. Chat's awfully quiet. And the first pitch to Wells is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2 on Wells. Wells takes time out. Pitch is on the way, and that is call. Strike 3. Wells is challenging the call. And the call is going to be overturned. Count is now 3-2. So the Yankees still have their 2 challenges. My sets and fires, and Wells swings and misses for strike 3. So I guess it didn't make any damn difference. Strikeout is a strikeout. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0-1 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero waves at a pitch off the plate for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jose. Second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0-2 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls the fastball straight back. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. By sets, it pitches, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Mize has 7 strikeouts. Grisham is supposed to play in a rehab start tomorrow. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses for strike 3. So that is going to be the 8th strikeout of the night for Mize. 8 strikeouts, no walks. Coming up in the top of the 7th is going to be Lee, Carpenter, and McKinstry. And Bird is out for his 2nd inning of work. Lee is coming up to bat, 2 for 3 on the day, single and a double, 2 runs scored. First pitch is on the way. This is a soft ground ball to Joe Volpe. Volpe sets and fires, and that is going to be a 1 pitch, 1 out. Looks like Ryan Yarbrough is warming up in the pen. And it looks like Yarbrough is coming into the game. All right, come here, little man. Maybe you can bring us some luck. All right.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees because we're playing like doo-doo tonight.
And win it all.
Win it all?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Let's go Yankees. Let's go.
All right, beat it. So the Lucky Charms have given their endorsement for the Yankees to come do something tonight. And Yarby is going to face Carpenter with one out. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. Yeah, we needed double magic tonight. And Yarby sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. And Yarborough sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. Beautiful cutter, count or sweeper. The count is 1-2. Yarborough sets and fires, and that one is just up high. Count is 2-2. Yarborough sets and fires at that pitch. Oh my God. It's called ball 3. I think he painted the outside corner. Yarborough sets and fires. That pitch is fouled off. Count remains full at 3-2. Hey, Evan, welcome to the stream. Nick, welcome. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate for ball 4. Carpenter works a walk. Coming up to bat is Zach McKinstry, 1 for 3 on the night. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 1-0 to McKinstry. Yarborough sets, pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is now 2-2. Yarborough sets and fires, and that pitch just misses outside. Count is now 3-2. Next pitch is out of the way, and this is looped past a diving Oswaldo Cabrera. So Carpenter's going to move the second. Tigers are going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. Malgeri is coming up to bat, 0 for 3 out of the dice. And Yarborough sets and fires. That pitch is going to catch the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Malgeri is 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Yarborough sets and fires, and that ball is lined over into left field. Cody Bellinger is going to take a hop step catch for the second out. So that is 2 down, runners at first and second. James Outman coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a run scored. And Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 1. Count is 1-1. Yarborough steps off the mound. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 2. Count Wells is challenging. And the call is going to be overturned. And the count is going to be, that's going to be a strikeout. So we're going to do the 7th inning stretch. Looks like United States Air Force is in the house. And Colonel Benjamin Paris served in the United States Air Force for 20 years. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your service. And he was a doctor. So for those 9 of you that are still here, If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 29 votes. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 31 likes. So thank you for you diehards that have hung out here. Obviously, there's nobody who's going to be not subscribe or a non-subscriber to Yankees Ugly Truth. So I just want to thank you for supporting the stream, regardless of how crappy the game has been. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Normally I'd have something to talk about, but there's not. Pitch like shit, feel shit plus shit equals a shit game. I was praying that this season I was not going to call a 10-game losing streak like I did last year. Hopefully, I don't have a prolonged losing streak. Right now, the Yankees are 2-9 in their last 10. So I've had a bunch of losing games called. I'm hoping for a turnaround sometime soon so that we can get back in the W column and people will be more excited about the streams. So since we're not talking baseball, I have not eaten dinner yet. What have you guys eaten for dinner, and what do you think is worth eating? First pitch is on the way, and Bellinger tries to bunt, and that is foul back to the screen. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-1. So another interesting fact for you, 5 of 7 games called or scored tonight have been unearned. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Bellinger. Next pitch is on the way, and this is popped up. McGonigal is tracking it and in foul territory and is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldie is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2 on Goldschmidt. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper's off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Goldschmidt. And it looks like Camilo Duvall is going to be coming out for the next inning. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-2 on Goldie. It's a beef concoction. What was in it? Pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings and misses at the sinker. So that is the second out of the inning. That is the 9th strikeout for Mize tonight. Coming up to bat is Oswaldo Cabrera. He is 0 for 4 since his return to the major leagues. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung at, missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike three. And Cabrera is challenging it. I don't know why, because that damn pitch was in the strike zone. And the ball is completely in the strike zone, so that is going to be a $1,000 fine in kangaroo court. And that is Mize's 10th strikeout of the night. No walked batters, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. Coming up in the 8th is going to be Vierling, Dingler, and McGonigal. And they should be facing Camilo Duvall. So Lord knows what we're going to see on that. Nick, I can't even spin this game into anything happy. Tomorrow should be an interesting game. Cam Schlittler going up, well, Tarek Skubal going up against Cam Schlittler since we're in our home park. Last time we faced Skubal, we beat him 4-3. Dominguez isn't going to the IL. He came out and hit after he ran into the wall. However, if he does go to the IL, there are a couple of fine young outfielders down there, Yankiel Fernandez and another guy who was promoted to AAA earlier this year. No word on Jazz so far. And Duvall sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-0 on Vierling. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is going to be called strike one. Think it was off the plate, and it was a mercy strike. Count is 1-1. And Duvall sets and fires. That pitch is a swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chop foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. I know that in that collision, Jonathan, Jazz took an elbow to the frickin' cheek. They were checking his neck out, but he was able to get up and walk off the field. And he had taken a slide into his kneecap earlier in that same inning. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded foul outside of third. Count remains 1-2. And Duvall sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is going to be Duvall's first strikeout of the night. Veerling is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Dylan Dingler. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. And Duvall sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a slider down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that slider is inside. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to be down low. Count is 2-2. And Jonathan, Jazz news is he is in concussion protocols. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count remains 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is the second strikeout of the inning for Duvall. Coming up to bat is going to be McGonigal. 2 for 3 on the night and hit by a pitch, so he's been on base 3 times tonight. Duvall sets and fires. That pitch is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0 and 1. Duvall sets and fires. That pitch is fouled straight down into the dirt. Count is 0 and 2. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be a good inning for Duvall. He strikes out the side. Tigers go down 1, 2, 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Dominguez, Volpe, and Jones. Well, maybe Jazz's collision with Dominguez knocks some sense into him and he'll start acting like a normal damn baseball player. But you never can tell. And if you can't tell, the old me expresses sarcasm as my sense of humor. Not a lot of people understand it, but it is what it is. I got Nancy with a beef concoction for dinner. Did any of the rest of y'all eat dinner? Starting to get a little bit hungry, so trying to think what I might eat. Yeah, they can say whatever they want. I'm about the furthest thing from a racist on this planet, and I did call Jazz out. Burger and mashed potatoes. That's an interesting combination. And the first looks like Drew Summers is coming in to relieve Casey Mize. First pitch is on the way, and it is going to be inside for ball 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2 and 0. Summers sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is now 3 and 0 on Dominguez. And that pitch is off the plate, and that is going to be a ball 4. So that's going to be the first walk for the Tigers this evening and the Yankees' second base runner. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a fly out. First pitch is in there to paint the outside corner for call, strike 1. Count is 0 and 1. Summers sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is sky to left center field. And Outman is going to make the play. Lasagna, that's a good sound. And the pitch is on the way, and Jones hits a line drive down the left field. Dominguez is rounding second, heading to third. Jones is going to be at second, so that is going to be his second double of the night. So now we're on the board with 2 hits. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 2 on the night. Oh, and it looks like they are pinch hitting Ahmed Rosario with Wells. And the Tiger pitching coach is coming out to give a scouting report on Rowe. So the Yankees have runners at second and third with 1 out. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is going to miss outside. Count is 1-0 on Rosario. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 1-1. Summers sets, pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul straight back. Count is 1-2. Summers sets and fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is 2-2. Summers sets and fires, and that pitch is hammered down the right field line, foul. Count remains 2-2. And Summers sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven deep to right field. This is going, and God! A pinch hit 3-run homer by Ahmed Rosario. And the Yankees are on the board 7-3. Rosario's 8th home run of the season went 378 feet at 105.3 miles an hour. So the score is now 7-3 in the bottom of the eighth. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Cabrera fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and it is up high. Count is 2-2 on Cabby. And the pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses for strike three. Second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Rice is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Rice. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses for strike 3. And Rice is going to have the hat trick for tonight. So heading to the top of the ninth, Tigers have a 7-3 lead on the Yankees. And in our game today, White Sox beat the Orioles 8-2. In the top of the ninth, the Pirates lead the Phillies, and Tigers lead the Yankees 7-3. Blue Jays beat the Mets 2-1. In the top of the ninth, the Rangers lead the Guardians 4-3. Red Sox beat the Nationals 6-3. In the bottom of the sixth, the Reds lead the Brewers 3-2. In the bottom of the fifth, the Padres and Cubs are tied at 2 apiece. In the top of the sixth, the Twins have a 4-1 lead on the Astros. In the bottom of the third, the Rockies have a 3-2 lead on the Marlins, and should be getting underway, or just getting underway, is the Angels and the Mariners, and the Dodgers and the Athletics. And Brett Hedrick is coming out to be the 7th Yankee pitcher of the night. First pitch to Torkelson is waved at. Count is 0-1. Alex Sanchez is taken over behind the plate. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line straight at Caballero. That is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up is Lee, 2 for 4 on the day. Double and a 2-run single. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. This is tapped in front of the plate. Sanchez fields it and fires it to Goldschmidt for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. First pitch is swung on and missed. Beautiful slider by Hedrick. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. And this is hit to left center field. And this is going to be a one hopper over the wall. So that is going to be a ground rule double for Carpenter. Coming up to bat is Zach McKinstry. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. McKinstry is 2 for 4 on the night. Pair of singles. Next pitch is on the way, and this is looped to shallow left field. Volpe is tracking it and makes the play for the third out. So that is no runs on a hit. Heading to the bottom of the ninth. Coming up to bat is going to be Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Well. Did the Yankees have a 4-run rally in the bottom of the ninth? Or say even a 5-run rally? Guess we're going to find out quick enough. Spencer Jones has 2 of our 3 hits tonight. And Drew Anderson is coming in to pitch the bottom of the 9th. Bellinger is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 foul outs and a ground out. First pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high and inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Anderson sets and fires, and Bellinger swings and misses at the curveball. Count is 1-2. Anderson sets and fires, and he paints the outside corner for call. Strike 3. So Bellinger is 0 for 4 on the night. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Anderson sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Well, thank you, James. Appreciate that. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-1. Anderson sets and fires. This ball is grounded to McKinstry. McKinstry sets and fires, and that is the second out of the inning. So the Yankees are down to their final out, and Oswaldo Cabrera is coming up to bat. 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch is all the way, and Cabrera lides this one right at the outmid, and that is going to be it. Well. This is the first time in a singular season that the Yankees have had 3 or fewer hits in 4 consecutive games. And and we are going to end our active poll. Will the Yankees bats come to life tonight? If so, how many hits will the Yankees have? And 55% said between 2 and 4. We had 3, so a majority of everyone here in the 31 folks that voted, got it right. So thank you for participating in our poll. The numbers for tonight's game are Detroit had 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Yankees had 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. Casey Mize' record is going to jump to 3-5. Ryan Weathers is going to drop to 3-6. I want to thank everybody that was a diehard and hung out for this miserable game. Appreciate your support. And as usual, I will say, let's go Yankees. We'll see you in the funny papers. And I will be back tomorrow to call tomorrow night's live play-by-play. Tarek Skubal facing off against Spencer Jones.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.